What are the high paying jobs that don't require a degree in 2022? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, and in this video I want to share with you question that somebody asked on Reddit, and I think this question is very important, especially to people who may not be able to go to college. So if you're interested, stick to the end to see these amazing replies and responses that people gave that were very helpful. Okay, let's begin. So the person asked, how many people here earn over 60k without college degrees? What do you do? So this question was asked 3 days ago, and there are so many responses. I think there were more than 200 responses, but I had to pick some of the top. Not some of the answers were repeated by other people who had answered earlier, but I picked only 10 that I thought would be interesting to most of you. So here are the answers, and I've categorized the answers into different careers or different career paths. So it may be 1, 2, 3 up to 10, but you may have to wait till the end. But I'll put the timestamps on the description bar. Okay, so the first answer. So the first job is being a network engineer, and the first person said, network engineer, did 10 years in the military and got IT certifications, make $120k per year now with no degree, but I'm trying for a 150k position by the end of the year. So another person said, same, I was a network engineer for a small ISP in the Midwest for many years. Then took my talents to DoD contracting. Now my title is network security engineer, and I'm making 185k per year base plus bonus. It's mostly Palo Alto work on this current project. And the third person said, no military experience, but overall similar. I work an hour outside of DC, been in the IT field since 2008 and make about 155k. Security plus certification took me the whole way. I'm also starting to study Python, which is a programming language, and in the future maybe JavaScript, so I can find some remote jobs and end this commute. Okay, so those are the 3 responses we have for network engineer, for the career path of being a network engineer. So let's go to the second career. The second career is being a truck driver. Ooh, I know. This has blown my mind. Okay, so the first person said, I'm a local driver. I made 101 last year. That's 101k last year. It seems like most drivers are making more than 60k. And somebody just below that asked, how many hours and days do you work per week? I'm also a local truck driver making $1,050 per week, but only doing 3 days a week, 12-hour days. Goes up to $1,500 when I do a 4th day. So the person answers, I work 5 days a week. I average between 55 and $60 a week. What kind of driving do you do? 4/12 sounds pretty nice. Then they go on answering each other. So the third person now says that truck drivers make 6 figures. Most of the mechanics I work with at 2 different plants also make 6 figures. So the third job is being a mailman. I know. So one person says, I'm a mailman. I'm at the low end of the pay scale, but with OT I make well over that. Peak pay, you can make well over $100k. You could also go into management, which does not require a degree, and POMs can make over 200k. So someone asks them, I have to ask, how old are you? Because those high paying jobs may be gone for new workers. I knew 2 people that got jobs as delivery men at USPS, and they both said they got paid $15 an hour and were given the hardest routes, while the people that worked there the longest got paid high salaries, got the easiest routes. That was about 5-6 years ago, though, so I could be wrong. And the person who had posted originally answers him. He says he's 25 years, he's 3.5 years into my career, and the starting wage right now is $21.19 if you are in an area that gets hired in a PTF, and like 19 if you get hired in a CCA. Who wins a bid on a route is based on seniority though, so yeah, you can start on the worst routes and work your way up. So the person says, I have 2 friends driving for UPS, both take home 100+ K annually. They clock in 60 hours per week in November, December though. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, the next job is being a plumber, and I've put it together with being an electrician. So one person says, my buddies are all in the trades and make well over $60k. One is a plumber and another is an electrician. Another one says, I've got 2 electrician friends making $100k plus. And another one says, not me personally, but if you want to make over $60k, you should go into trade. That is welding, plumbing, electrician, carpentry, drywall, even painter. Now let's get into a career path that I know most people know it pays highly, but I bet not many people knew you don't need a degree, and those are tech related jobs. Here is software development, programming, etc. So one person says there's tons of jobs that make good money without a degree. My brother is a computer programmer for Microsoft, 250k, no degree. Sister is a union docker, I think like 200k, and she's literally retarded and fights people after taking shots of Patreon. So that's not related, but I think even union dock workers make a lot of money. Okay, let's continue. Another person says, software developer, I made 75k at my first job at 19 after dropping out of college and joining a 3-month boot camp. I'm almost 23 now, and I just got a verbal offer of 200k a year for an investment bank. I also just finished my final stage of Google interview, but no offer yet. However, the last 2 offers were only after I went back to college to finish my degree. The path I took is not very common, and not everyone has the mindset for it, but if you think you can handle it, you might want to give it a look. I think all the resources to become a developer are out there online, and it's a great way for people to escape generational poverty without an expensive degree. One of my friends got out of the hood after going to the same boot camp as I did. Wow, that's so inspirational, guys. So at the end of the day, this guy had to go back to college to make more money, but initially when he started, he just needed to do a 3-month boot camp, and I hope that boot camp helped him get a job, because I know most boot camps may help you get a job. Okay, let's continue. There are more stories I think I should add about software development and tech related jobs. So this one says, best friend doesn't have a degree, makes 200k at Meta as a product designer. And Meta, if you don't know, is Facebook, is what used to be called Facebook. So yeah. Another person says another friend is a developer. Another friend is a software engineer at a startup. He ended up failing a class his last semester and didn't get his diploma. Still worked. Makes 240k equity currently, 26-year-old, and this is his second job. First one after school was 89k. Wow, that's nice. Okay, another person says 160 a year here. I'm a self-taught software engineer. It was a long journey and thousands of hours learning in my own time. Yeah, guys, by the way, if you try to learn programming, it's hectic. Like self-taught knowledge is, I think you need a mentor. If you can't find a mentor, just go to a boot camp. They take 3 to 6 months. Okay, let's continue. I make about 150k, no college degree. I'm a software engineer with 25 years of experience. My first software engineer job started. So next we have video production, and this one entails, I didn't think this one will be here, but let's hear from this, guys. So the first person says, I work in commercial video production as a freelance editor, make about 150k before taxes, take 10 years of experience. Salaried jobs I've interviewed for come in between 100k to 120k plus benefits in the south. Edit to add that I only have a high school diploma, no degree to speak of. Wow. So initially I had thought that freelancing could be dangerous, but then he says that there are salaried jobs in the same field that pay 100k to 120k, which is awesome. Okay, let's continue. Another person says, I work in Canada, about 15 years of experience, 3D modeling animation for a well-known 2D animation studio here, but I am not very ambitious anymore. I don't want to become director or supervisor, just want to be part of the team and keep a low stress job and have free time to spend with my family. I have lots of other interests, but no time to pursue them, thus wanting to retire early. I'm pretty sure our video editors and compositors are making less than 100k Canadian, which is probably about 80k USD. Maybe in Canada our salaries are generally lower. I suppose if you work for an ad agency as a 3D generalist, there would be more money to go around. Yeah, I think that's true. Also, another person says, I don't have a college degree, dropped out after high school. I make YouTube videos and make around 140k ish. Wow. I aspire to get there. Right now I'm at 583 subscribers. So please, guys, if you're interested in getting a lot of valuable content from me, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you're always notified whenever I put out a new video or a new post on the community tab. I'd love to create a wonderful community here, and I'd love to make such kind of money, but let's trust the process. So there's hope. If you also want to become a YouTuber, now is the time to start now. Grind, give yourself some time every week, put out at least a video a day. I'm also trying to do that to become consistent, and hopefully we'll get at 140k per year. That would be awesome. Okay, let's continue and see the next career path. So the next job is sales, and I must say, guys, if there is a job that surprisingly makes a lot of money but at the same time can be hard to survive on sometimes, this is it, guys. This is it. Sales. Okay, let's just hear from what people are saying. Okay, the first person says, I'm in tech sales. Wow, that's good. I aspire to be that. I manage a team of 60 sales people, and I know of 6 who have no college experience, got into sales and make 200k per year. That's awesome. Another person says, my partner makes around 100k, not including commission. He started college but did not finish. He went into apartment management and eventually software sales. Okay, I think software sales pays well because it's a digital product which doesn't have it's I think it has better margins for that. So if I give him like 5% commission, guys, you can calculate how much he's earning. If 100k is his base salary, you can just imagine the commissions this person makes. Okay, let's continue. So, and the third person says, this year I'll make roughly 140k without a college degree, just a high school diploma. I'm a sales director at a private company. Wow. This is amazing, guys. This goes to show that in sales, as long as you can get good clients every month, guys, you can become wealthy. So let's continue to the next career path. And before you continue, let me just add 2 more. So this one works. Okay, this one says car salesman for Audi, making 70k as of right now, 2 years in. My colleagues who have been here for 5 years plus all make over 100k. Wow, that's amazing. And finally, someone says, I'm in sales, 75k base and additional 60 to 75k in commissions when I hit my goals plus bonuses. Just finished high school. Guys, this guy could be probably 18 years or 19 years and he's making all this amount of money. So if it's 75k plus commissions, say on the higher end it's 75, that's 150k at 19, 18, 19. Wow, this one is blessed, I must say. But I'm sure many people in sales can attest that sales can be a good career path. Maybe stressful in the beginning, especially if you don't have clients, but it's a good job. Okay, let's continue to the 8th, I think the 8th career path. So the next one, I have to laugh because I didn't expect this. So the 8th job is bartending. Okay, someone says I make around 70k if I work full time as a bartender. Currently, I work 3 and sometimes 4 days a week so I can go to school, and I'm averaging out to make 55k. Wow, that's a lot for 3 to 4 days a week. That's amazing. And mostly I'm sure I think it's from maybe in the evenings, because I don't know if people drink a lot during the day, but if it's in the evening, you can do a lot during the day and then go to work in the evening, so you can have 2 jobs comfortably and make double that. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, and someone else says I'm a pub owner and have 3 servers / bartender members who broke 70k this year. Again, guys, 70k, it's in the evening, so maybe you can sleep for like few hours and then get to another job, like another shift during the day, and then go to your bartending job in the evening. This is brilliant, guys. Especially for college students, maybe this is, or a part-time job, this would be perfect. Okay, let's continue to the 9th career path. So I forgot to write this job description, so let's just call it 9. And someone says many people working at Costco or supermarkets for people in other countries make more than that. That is 660k is near poverty in many areas. So you can imagine more than 60k, maybe 70, 75, 80 there. So it's wild that like 5 years ago 60k was the average starting salary in the country for some of the best paying degrees like engineering etc, and now it's become quite difficult to live on anywhere but the most rural areas. This person who has posted this makes a lot of sense, considering that right now the inflation rate has gone really high. We're possibly entering into a recession, and many jobs have not yet started increasing the salaries of most of their employees. It's a bit hard to survive on the current amount of money that people are paid. You see that many people may not be able in the next few months, maybe they may not be able to pay their rent comfortably, and it's eating up so much. Maybe they're paying 50% of their income goes to rent, and maybe they pay also taxes, so they have little left to live on or survive on. So if you're a business owner, please consider increasing, or even these companies, please consider increasing the pay of your employees. They may not say it, but things are getting hard, and hopefully it will get better soon. We hope and pray, but in the meantime, please consider increasing the pay of your people. Okay, let's continue. I think I'm done. The last job is a motivational, so let's get into it. This last job is a motivational. So Sesum Peck says, my mother earns roughly $5 million per year. I'm laughing because I didn't expect it to be 5 million, and she has an 8th grade education. She got a GED in her late 20s, and in her career she was intentionally recognized as the world's leading expert in a high-tech field where her associates had PhDs. Everything she knew was self-taught. Of course, the PhD knew more than her on a tech basis, but she knew more about how to assemble worldwide resources to make things happen. Highly placed leaders in US and government and foreign governments would call her to ask for advice. The general in charge of NSA called her at home 3 a.m. one morning, asking for her to fix a problem with AF1 on a bush trip to Iraq. So I assume she works also. This high-tech job is also in relation to security. So let's just continue. On a bush trip to Iraq, Bush was halfway there, and they were trying to decide if they should turn back or go forward. Her solution saved the trip. Wow, that's nice. Yes, I'm very proud of her. You can do great things even without a HS diploma, but it will be lots harder. Again, this is so inspirational. I had to put this one here. The person who posted didn't specify the exact job, but it's tech related and maybe insecurity or something. But it goes to show that even self-taught people, you don't need to go to a degree. Assuming that you can't afford that massive Harvard or Yale or even a community college degree or diploma. Guys, you can use what you have. My point is, use what you have. What can you do? What can you do passionately and become very good at it? For me, I felt inspired to post this because I'm currently finding out that I really, really love to trade. I find it like not even a hobby. I find it like, you see the way people find the way gamers, say the Fortnite gamers, and and Roblox and all those gaming communities, how they are so passionate about what they do. I'm finding myself really loving trading. At some point in my life, I really loved programming, and I was so passionate about it. Another time, I used to be very passionate about digital marketing, which everything led me to where I am today. But right now, I feel like whenever I go to study trading, I find myself so passionate, so happy, so like it makes me so excited, guys. I can't explain. And in the beginning, because right now it's been over 7 months since I started trading, I would teach myself, guys. Literally, I'll go to baby peeps, learn until I didn't understand most of the things there, because I started out with forex, then crypto, then all these things. And it goes to show that if you put in work, because for me, I had to learn for myself. I said, right now I don't have the money to go to pay for a very massive course that is too expensive. Let me start with what I have. And then once I got stuck somewhere, I had to look for mentorship, which I don't pay so much. And then funny thing, I got my tribe. Yeah, I got my tribe. Some few ladies that we help each other learn. So we buy courses together. Now it's not even expensive for me. So we for a fraction of the amount that I would have paid, we buy courses together. And not just courses, one of the best courses in this world from the best traders. And it's so exciting. Like it's so exciting, because every single day you look forward to get back home, at least study for 2-3 hours, go back, and the process continues. Even my trades nowadays are becoming better and better. You get physical mentorship from another group of experienced traders and all those things. But it all started from somewhere. I started with what I had: YouTube videos, baby peeps, and all the amazing things that were there. Even TikTok to some point really helped, and even Instagram. Who knew Instagram and all those things? So whatever you'd like to be good at in this life, yes, you need a degree. No, society has taught us to be well educated and all those things. But what if you can't go to school? What if you can't afford to go to school? What if you can't afford to take student loans, which are very expensive, guys? Even now, for me, I'm still paying my student loans. You see, you use what you have. Even the other day, I was telling someone that I wish, because for me, I studied economics and finance in school, but it's nowhere close. It's yes, most of the theories we did, whatever I'm learning about trading is what we did back in school, in campus. But guys, I wish I had this before joining campus. I wish I was taught. I went somewhere for a boot camp for 4 months to learn about trading in the stock market, trading in the forex market, of which there are not so many people that I could learn that from. So for me, I just had to go to university, which gave me economics and finance. We learned a lot of statistical methods and all those fun things. But now I wish I studied that. So if you want to take a path for trading and trading specifically, yes, you can go to college and do all those things, but please consider learning from what you have. Start with what is the cheapest thing you can do. There are so many traders on YouTube and even on course who have amazing courses which are not even expensive. They're not that expensive. Start there. They can teach you guys and you can learn a lot. So yeah, I think I went I spoke more than I should have, but yeah, I found this Reddit thread being very helpful, and I just wanted to share with you. So in case I find something else, just tell me if it was entertaining for you to listen to my voice and see the slides that I had to share. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I'm so grateful. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment if you have any questions, and please stay encouraged, stay hopeful, never give up. Tomorrow is another day to become great.